Hi, I'm Lynn Whitesell, and welcome to the Excellence in Leadership series. Senior leaders are pointing to culture as key to future success, but they're having trouble defining it. In a recent study, 86% of global business leaders say organizational culture is an urgent business issue, yet only 14% of them said they knew what the right culture really is. Defining company culture is top priority because it's so critical to organizational success. Culture can be defined as a shared set of assumptions and beliefs and behaviors and values, those things that support a unique work environment. Culture describes an organization from within, and it glues all of its members together and creates an environment where people can thrive. Culture affects the way people interact with each other, including customers. Potential customers, they make decisions to do business or not based on how they feel about a company's culture. Potential employees make decisions on whether to join and stay based on a company's culture. Culture is simply the way we get things done around here when nobody's looking. Every company has a culture, whether or not it's been formally defined. The example of an iceberg provides a good analogy for corporate culture. The portion of the iceberg we can see, the portion that's above the water, is the way we say we get things done and includes more formal things such as vision and strategy and goals and policies and procedures. What is invisible or not easily seen are the things below the water, and these explain how we really get things done. In the case of an iceberg, this is what moves the iceberg. And this includes perceptions and tradition and values and unwritten rules, and generally the feelings and emotions of its people. In an effective corporate culture, there's no difference above and below the water between what we say we do to get things done and what we actually do to get things done. In an ineffective culture, there are differences between what you say you do and what you actually do. Culture must align with business strategy. There is no such thing as a good or a bad culture, just an effective or ineffective one. And effectiveness is especially dependent on how well the culture aligns with the business strategy. Often a company's legacy culture has been successful, causing leadership to stay the line. They pay little attention to whether or not it's positioning them for continued success. Just as strategy is reviewed and refreshed every few years, culture must be reviewed at the same time as part of the strategic process. Culture is strongly influenced by you as leaders. The vision you have of the organization's future, the criteria you set for recruiting and selecting and promoting and terminating the talent of your company, what you pay attention to and how you measure and how you reward it, what you model and teach and coach, and what do you give feedback on, stories you tell about the organization or events or the people of your company, and how leaders structure the organization or the division or the department. What you formally and informally communicate, do they match? How you challenge each other and the status quo, how you make decisions that affect others, and how you build trust and pride within your workforce. Leaders must ask these three questions. Is there a gap between the way you say you get things done and the way you actually get work done within your team or your department or your company? What kind of impact are you as a leader having on the culture of your company? Will your current culture lead you to future success? Have you defined your company's culture as part of your strategic process? In addition to determining your organization's strategy, your business model, and your brand, leaders must determine the kind of culture needed to continue to drive that future success. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about how leaders drive culture.